So first we're going to be using a peach tone corrector. This will actually get rid of any ashiness that the client may have around the mouth. I'm going to wait until this actually dries down. Also going to use this under the eye, same again, gets rid of the purple hues or the green tones that make you look like you have dark under eyes. So this is not concealing, this is correcting. As you can see, already it looks really bright. So now we're just going ahead and using the foundation. So using this above the corrected areas will now give us an even tone throughout the whole face. Little goes a long way with anything, especially if it is full coverage, and I am using a full coverage foundation here. So just blending this out, always thin layers. So if you don't get the full coverage at first, you can always go in again with another thin layer. And just patting that down with a damp beauty blender. This will get rid of any excess that you may have on the skin. Just buffs and blends it out really nicely as well. We're now going in with the concealer. Again, same concept. It's actually going to be a little bit more brighter, and the discoloration was corrected, so we won't have to worry about any dark circles coming through. I'm just adding a little bit of concealer, which is a lighter tone on the higher points of the face. This is actually just gonna add a bit of highlight to them areas and accentuate them, make them look a bit higher as well. And the reverse concept here we're using is contouring, which is going to add depth and shape to the face. Also at this point, because of the colour that you're going to be using, it will add a bit more warmth back into the face as well. Just going ahead and using a little bit more just to deepen it up. So I go ahead and go in with a cool tone first and then a warmer shade. Right, we're ready to set that all in place. Just using a translucent powder under the eye there, and then going ahead and accentuating the contoured areas. So I actually contour and bronze together. I find the best powder that is a cool and warm shade, and then I use that, so I don't need two different colors. Also doing the nose here. Doing this will just make your nose look a little bit more thinner, and I don't like harsh lines, so I'm going ahead and buffing out those lines there. No extra powder. And the peach tone blusher here. So with my clients, I always tell them never to smile, because when you add blusher whilst you're smiling, your cheek will just drop down and it will make you just look really tired basically. So I don't tell them to smile. And we are going ahead and using highlighter again, higher points, brow bone, cheek bone. I also like to add a little bit above the brow, it just lifts it. Do this whilst your skin is damp. After you've set it, the highlighter will actually look a little bit more intense and a lot more smooth. And the more you buff with the brush, the more shinier, or sheen should I say, you'd get. The particles within the highlighter will burst and it will create a sheen. Opening up the eyes with a little bit in the inner corner, and we're going ahead and using a base. The base I'm using here is actually the P. Louise base. I absolutely love these bases. I don't really wait for it to pat down dry, because I do actually go ahead and use a powder to pat that in place. So I did previously set the face, but I'm just setting it once more. We're adding depth into the eyes here, moving straight into the eyes. Always going ahead and using like a medium tone peachy brown nude, should I say, and just creating depth within the eye. And another deeper shade just to deepen up the outer corners. I tend to use around 3 colors on an eye look like this. So far we've just used 2 colors, one in the socket and then the other one in the outer socket, which I'm blending into the socket, into the first color. The same color, using it on the lower lash line and buffing it out. This brush is actually clean. I'm just using it to buff out any harsh lines. Same on the lower lash line. This actually helps to make any wrinkles under the eyes or fine lines a little less. And then on the eyelids, I'm literally went ahead and put like a light cream shade in because we wanted like that matte nude eye look. And here we're using the Ingler AMC gel liner in the shade 77, which is like really black. This stuff stays on, just creating a winged liner. This is what you call your kind of everyday soft glam. Brows. So brows are one of the things that actually give you a facial structure. They're very important to the individual, so they have to be correct. I was using a micro pencil to do that. And just applying some mascara. Here you see me go ahead and use that gel liner. Although I'm using a pencil, I've actually gone into the cream gel liner and I'm just popping that under the lash line so there's no gaps. And then we are going ahead and lining the lip with a kind of peach tone brown. Just defining the lips, outlining slightly, making the lips look a little bit more plump, and then going ahead and using a nude peach on the lips, which is one of my faves. So this is the final look. If you do try any of these techniques out, please do let me know, and don't forget to like and share this post.